Namaskar.
Namaskar.
It's a huge honor, Sadhguru. Guruji, how do I begin? I have many questions, Guruji. But I want to fit within this theme of conversation of taking pride. And one question that really comes to me very strongly is that India and Nepal is very rich in culture and spiritual heritage. Instead of taking pride, why do we always look towards West? And whereas I find a lot of West is looking towards us for answers, but we, I feel, are constantly looking towards West. Your views on this, Guruji?
I can't see the audience, but I'm sure at least almost all the men, 95% of the men are in Western clothes right now. Ladies are a little better. Why is this? Because we must understand there is no substitute for success. You may talk philosophies, you may talk culture, you may talk so many things, but there is no substitute for success. Right now, in many ways, West has become the symbol of success. So if you're successful, even though the temperatures are 38 degrees today, you must be in jacket and tie. I'm not commenting on their clothes, I'm saying success is the ideal always. Without what is successful, that is what everybody will aspire for. So we need to understand this. Another aspect of success is today, success means economic success. People are not recognizing any other form of success anymore on the planet. There used to be a time, if you came into a town and said, oh, he's a big man, maybe he was a wise man, maybe he was a very creative man, maybe he was something else, but no. Today if you say somebody is a big man, it means he's got big money bags. So, in a way, we have transformed the entire world into economics. That is the most important subject everywhere. So it doesn't matter, there's no point struggling with it. We have to come to terms with it and see how to ride it. So we need economic success. You will see as India becomes more economically successful, you will see things Indian will become more prominent. It's not the other way around. People think that if India becomes economically successful, everybody will become westernized. It's not true. Unless by then we have completely lost the ethos of what India is. If we did not lose that, then definitely as economic success comes, manifesting who we are, it becomes equally important. To take pride, there are certain mechanics. First of all, when you mentioned the word nation, nation is not just a geographical boundary.
Right.
It is an idea that we must infuse into people's minds. It must burn as a pride in people's hearts. Then only there is a nation. If you just draw a pencil line on the map, it doesn't become a nation. So to build pride, there has to be history. No nation has as much history as we have, but our children, when you were studying in school, you studied nothing of to be proud of. If you just look at it, recently I was talking to the education minister in Tamil Nadu. For example, everybody knows about Cambodia, Angkor Thom and Angkor Wat. These temples are the engineering marvels, even by today's standards, most incredible things that human beings can create. Tamil kings went there and built it. From first standard to 12th standard, does any Tamil child even read one line saying that our ancestors went there and built this? No. You go further into the now, these cities are in ruin because of the Islamic State thing that is going on. Otherwise, you go to Palmyra, Aleppo, Damascus, all these places are living history that over 8–10,000 years ago, these cities were built by taxing Indian traders, by taxing them. So you can imagine what is the volume of traffic that must have been happening to build entire cities based on the tax that was collected from the Indian traders. Ask any Indian child, have they read anything about it? No, nothing of pride. So, I must tell you this, I'm not saying this with pleasure, but today if the Western countries open up their visa regimes, I think 70% of the Indians will swim across the oceans and go away. So you're not running a nation, you're running an open prison.
जब चाहो ऑन हो जाओ, एपिक ऑन चलाओ, अवेलेबल अक्रॉस ऑल डिवाइसेस।